Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're settling the debate. If you've been looking for the ultimate budget earbuds, you know the name of Tozo. We've reviewed them all, individually, from the bass pumping T10 to the incredibly comfortable T6 and the feature-packed Tonal Dots, also known as a new generation of T12. But the question is, which one of these is actually the best Tozo for you? Well, great question, guys, because we're going to be putting these three Titans head to head. We're going to be doing the Tonal Dots T12, we're going to be doing the Tozo T6, which you can see just here as well, and also the Tozo T10, which you can see here as well. We're going to dissect their design, compare the comfort and fit, dive deep into their sound quality, battle it out with the battery life, and put their waterproofing to the ultimate test across the Gold Coast and Brisbane here in Australia. This is going to be a deep dive into real-world performance, cutting through the hype to make you the perfect choice for your daily life, your workouts, or whatever you throw at them. And guys, we've also done full reviews of these as well, which you can see in links below. And also stick around, because we will be revealing which one comes out on top for different scenarios. Plus, don't forget our massive giveaways. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you stay updated with all our latest tech insights. All right, guys, let's jump into this ultimate Tozo earbuds comparison. So let's start with the most important thing, the unboxing experience, and those crucial first impressions, because how an earbud looks and feels in your hand is how it really sets a tone. First, the Tonal Dots, or the T12 as they're called. When I first unboxed these, I was immediately drawn to the sleek compact case with this very cool LED digital readout. It's actually quite a nice touch, making it super easy to see your battery level at a glance. No more guessing. The earbuds themselves feel they have a slightly rounded, substantial feel, but they're still feather light, and each of these are just 4.6 grams each. This is crucial for both fit and sound. The next one to look at is the Tozo T6. Now this is one of Tozo's best sellers, and guys, for good reason. Its main appeal right out of the box is its incredibly compact design, and it's also a lightweight design too. These are truly tiny and disappear in your ears, which is fantastic for portability. The earbuds have a smooth, glossy oval shape, and the case itself is palm-sized, easy slipping into the smallest pocket. Guys, the great thing about it is it feels very simple and ergonomic and super unobtrusive. So it makes it ideal for daily carry. Like the T12, it's understated, but its small form factor is its biggest visual statement. And there it is just there. So let's go now look at the Tozo T10. Now, pulling these out for you, the earbuds themselves feel like they're built for robustness. T10 earbuds themselves feel a bit more chunky with a slightly larger presence in the ear compared to the T6. But they're not quite as rounded as the T12. The charging case reinforces that feeling. It's more substantial, more rugged, and often comes with a lanyard hook, which is quite a neat addition, as you can see just there, for attaching to a gym or a backpack. The design is less about subtle elegance and more about durability, a strong look, as I like to call it. It definitely gives off a vibe that can take a beating. So for design and first impressions, if you want a feature-rich case with a clear display, the Tonal T12 Dots win. If you want portability and sleek minimalism of your game, then go for the T6, it's king. And if your rugged durability and bold presence appeal to you, then the T10 is also your choice. Different options depending on what you guys want. Now, getting connected fast is non-negotiable for true wireless earbuds, and thankfully, all three models delivered. The Tozo T12 offers a simple setup. Just pop them out of the case and they instantly go into Bluetooth 5.3 pairing mode. They're connected to my iPhone 15 Pro Max without any fuss whatsoever. What really elevates the experience here is the Tozo app. It isn't just some gimmicky add-on, it does actually enhance the usability, plus full manual adjustment to dial in your perfect sound profile. You can even remap the touch controls, which is something you almost never see at this price point. The connection here has been rock solid, whether I'm walking through Brisbane Queen Street Mall or just editing at home. Now going back to connections, we'll look at the Tozo T6 now. Now again, the Tozo T6 does one-stop pairing as well. Most of the Tozo earbuds actually do, which is great. Just pull them out from the case, like I'm doing here, and they're ready to connect via Bluetooth 5.3. Now I've used these extensively, and the connection stability is fantastic. Whether I'm on a long run or commuting, I've experienced minimal dropouts. Now talking about using these though, you can see how they fit a bit more in the ear. See how they're a bit longer? So they do stick out slightly more, but it depends on your earbud type. So while older versions of this didn't have app support, the newer ergonomic models do. So Model T6 now work with the Tozo app, bringing these EQ and touch customization options to these as well, which is a huge upgrade, guys, because these days you really want to be able to customize your music to your app. Now, the Tozo T10 is no slouch either. It boasts, again, powerful, simple one-step power process like the rest, using Bluetooth 5.3. The connection has been very stable for me, even during outdoor activities here in the Gold Coast. So for connectivity and setup, all three are excellent with Bluetooth 5.3 and one-step pairing. The Tonal Dots T12 definitely with guaranteed app control and remappable touch controls right out of the box. The Tozo T6 and T10 are catching up with newer app-enabled versions, but guys, always check the specific models you're buying. And this is paramount for active users and my real-world testing here in Queensland. It tells a very clear story about how these feel when you're moving. And to see that, let's start with the Tozo Tonal Dots T12. Now, I took these for cardio sessions, running through the Gold Coast, sprinting, doing push-ups, and they stayed secure the whole time. They genuinely didn't budge. The ergonomic design and slightly larger ear tips really create a snug fit. And they're super comfortable for extended wear. I wore them over 4 hours straight while editing at home, and they didn't actually cause any fatigue, which is good because sometimes with inner earbuds, they can cause fatigue when you're using them. Now, I don't know if you've ever worn earbuds that can start aching after an hour. The Tozo T12 doesn't do that, so it's great for long listening sessions. Now, the Tozo T6, now these truly excel in comfort and discretion. As I can see here, they are just there. Now, again, these are the bigger earbuds, if you like that, as in bigger as in how they sit in your ear, but they weigh quite small, so only 4.5 grams per bud. The ergonomic design fits perfectly inside the inner ear, and the silicone tips sit in there as well. So for my runs along like Burleigh Beach, gym sessions, or just everyday wear, they stay put with minimal readjustment. It's easy to forget they're even on your ears, which for active users has been a complaint in the past. So they're incredibly great for long periods. And then the Tozo T10. So this one is more of a mixed bag when it comes to comfort and fit, I'd say. While the ergonomic design and gel flexible ear caps are comfortable for general listening, due to their slightly larger size and deeper in-ear presence, I found that for very vigorous activities like sprinting or high impact movements, they can require occasional readjustment. And they might not forget the same kind of forget they're there feeling as the T6 or the rock solid security of the T12 during workouts. However, guys, for casual use, walking or moderate gym sessions, they're perfectly fine for hours. Find a perfect ear tip size is absolutely key here, guys, to maximize both comfort and passive noise isolation. So how about durability and weatherproof? Well, guys, I don't know about you, but when you're out and about in Queensland, whether it's a sudden downpour on the Gold Coast or a sweaty gym session in Brisbane, robust waterproofing is essential. And this is where Tozo really does stand out with their earbuds, which is great. Now, robust waterproofing is absolutely essential. And this is where all these Tozo earbuds shine. Tozo Tonal Dots, Tozo T6, and the Tozo T10 boast an impressive IPX8 waterproof rating, would you believe? This is a significant feature. It means the earbuds themselves, and often their charging cases, are designed with a nano coating inside that protects them from water damage, even submersions in up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes. They've actually shrugged it off without a single issue. The level of durability at this price point, guys, is seriously impressive. And that's the great thing is a lot of budget earbuds don't actually have IPX rated in them. And guys, you never know when you're going to use them. So how about durability and waterproofing? Well, on this one, guys, it really is a three-way tie. All three Tozo models offer top-tier IPX8 protection, making them excellent choices for any outdoor or active lifestyle. And this is where kind of personal preferences comes into play. I can tell you exactly what my ears experience with these though, which may give you some help. So let's start by looking at the Tozo Tonal Dots in this lovely pink case. Doesn't look nice. Sound quality, surprisingly good actually. The 10mm dynamic driver gives punchy bass, decent mids, and clear highs. I now want to look at the Tozo T6. So these ones here have a slightly smaller driver. So they pack 6mm dynamic drivers, and for their size and price, they deliver a surprisingly balanced audio experience. They've got clear highs, detailed mids, and a really satisfying thumpy bass. The bass is certainly present and punchy, adding a great drive to my runs. But guys, it doesn't overpower the vocals or the higher frequencies. You can generally hear the separation of instruments, and the soundstage, while I have to admit is not enormous, it's surprisingly good for in-earbuds. For podcasts, audiobooks, voices come through crystal clear, and some might say the T6 offers a slightly more balanced profile out of the box compared to the T10's emphasis on bass. Now the Tozo T10. This is where the T10 really makes a statement. It's equipped with an 8mm dynamic drivers. And these earbuds are known for their powerful bass and performance. So if you're a bass lover and you thrive on deep thumping low ends for your hip hop, EDM, or electronic music, the T10 is going to make you happy. The kick drums hit with a real oomph and there's a fullness to the mids. While the bass is certainly prominent, again, I found on this edition, it's got a strong foundation without completely overwhelming the rest. So it still comes through with reasonable clarity. It's not the most neutral sound profile. It's very energetic and engaging. The bass really adds a bit of kick to when I'm walking around Brisbane or along the river in the Gold Coast. So for sound quality, if you're a bass head who loves a thumping low end, the T10 is undeniably your pick of the three. If you want a balanced sound with a good bass and the most customization, go to Tonal Dots, the T12. If you prioritize overall balance and clarity in a super compact package, the T6, guys, is a fantastic performer. Reliable battery life and clear calls are also essential for any modern earbud, and these Tozo models offer different strengths here. First, the Tozo Tonal Dots T12. Battery life is another win. You get up to 15 hours on a single charge, and the case adds another 40, giving you incredible 55 hours of playtime in these earbuds. That's more than enough for a week of commutes, gym sessions, and work days. The LED display in the case makes it super easy to see a battery level. No more guessing. Call quality, decent, but not amazing. If you're taking calls indoors or a quiet environment, they'll do fine. Outdoor wind or traffic, you might struggle a bit, but guys, then again, it's all about a trade-off, isn't it? The T6 though, battery life is quite good. You're looking at about 8 to 10 hours of playtime on a single charge for earbuds. For me, it's not really up there with the best in the marketplace, but it's giving you a good run. And I also like to have my earbuds sitting there as well. The case supports wireless charging, which is convenience, and call quality is genuinely adequate for occasional calls. But the mic can sometimes pick up ambient noise, so no top tier for serious conferences calls or for work. So I'd probably stay up from that. If you go look at the Tozo T10, the Tozo T10 offers good battery life, typically around 6 to 8 hours on a single charge, with a charging case provided this with 3 to 4 charges. So it's around 30 to 45 hours, and call quality is quite good. And it's also got noise cancellation, so it's good for general calls. However, if it's a noisy street or it's windy conditions, the microphone may pick up some of that as well. So after putting all three of these to the test, the Tozo T12, Tozo T6, and Tozo T10, which one takes the crown for your specific needs? Guys, it really comes down to what you prioritize, and earbuds are a personal touch. Because each of these fantastic budget earbuds excels in its own area. If you're looking for the absolute best all-rounder, the earbud that combines the most modern features, the best app control for customization, and excellent battery life with that incredibly convenient LED display, and a real solid balanced sound with good bass, then drumroll please, the Tozo T12 Tonal Dots is my top recommendation. These are a new generation for a reason. They're comfortable, secure for daily use, and the app just adds so much value you rarely see at this price point. So they really are good for the budget and what you can get from them. So it's very nice. However, if your absolute top priority is extreme comfort, discretion, and having a compact featherlight feel for everyday wear, then a Tozo T6 is still an unbeatable choice. While it might have the LED display of the Tozo T6, guys, it's comfortable, fits well, and it's got a small footprint. Make it easy to forget you're even wearing them. The sound is balanced, battery life is excellent, and its IPX waterproof rating make it a super reliable companion for any activity. For sheer comfort and portability, the T6, guys, is still a champion. But then again, let's not forget the T10. If you're a true bass head, someone who lives for that deep thumping low end, and you need earbuds that are built like a tank without compromising quality and durability, the Tozo T10 is hands down your winner. Its 8mm dynamic drivers deliver great bass performance. Its robust IPX8 waterproof design means it can handle tough workouts. And while it's a bit larger and a bit more clunkier in your bags, guys, it does work quite well. And again, all down to personal preference. They all fit differently in your ears. As you can see, the Tozo T10 doesn't fit as well in my ears. So it kind of moves a bit, but it's better on other measures. So Tozo has delivered 3 fantastic options that offer incredible value. Now, my experience with them has all been very, very positive. Generally with Tozo, it is quite good actually. They're budget earbuds, but they do it. So your choice simply depends on your lifestyle and a personal feature that you want. So guys, have you used any of these? Have you used Tozo? What do you think? Did you like my comparison? Put comments below and let me know. But we're so glad we're able to do these for you today, and check links below and make sure you like, subscribe, and let us know in channels what you think. Anyway, thanks for joining us here at the channel.